Hello again. What can I do for you? Is this your family crest? You found it! I never thought I'd see this beauty again. Now, I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother at Ingful? Tell him his brother is sorry and would like to come home. Yeah, sure, man. What is a fisherman for if not to reconcile the issues of family? What is it? I believe this crest is yours. Gods, I haven't seen this since... So he did take it. I knew it. Your brother's sorry. Will you let him come home? I don't know if I was in the right state when he left. Okay, fine. He can stay in my old workshop. At least for the time being. I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut. With explosives. Heck yes. I was able to set a charge, but the cliffs seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating it. You just need to get in there and set it off. It's not far in. Left some yellow flags nearby. You can't miss it. Okay, yeah, I think I actually saw those. Black sea bass. Scouring sea bass. There it is. Shapes swirl inside bulging, clouded eyes, blinded by the light of the surface, but perfectly suited to searching the depths. I'm gonna go sell some fish soon. Actually, why don't we go sell some fish soon? Had to dodge that twister. Did you see that? Thing came right for me. It's still coming for me. That was pretty. Got my camera? Was he going back under the water? That's unfortunate. I think that was probably a rare event of some kind. Oh wait, was I supposed to tell his brother? Hello again. What can I do for you? Apparently not. Apparently I don't care. I mean, that does kind of reflect my personal stance on the issue. I just want to blow things up. Pile of loose debris. The gaps between the... Ow, rude! See what appear to be large white teeth. A long fuse trailing out from the side. This must be the location the whaler once cleared for a shortcut. Light the fuse? Yes. Light the fuse. The debris crumbles away. You should let the whaler know. That thing broke my decaying black mouth. I couldn't avoid the rock that appeared out of nowhere. Yes, that's kind of what happened. You've done it. You heard the blast from here. God's the echo. Surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. Got things ready here. Go and tell my brother that he can come home. Can I have more explosives? Logan, what can I do for you? Your brother forgives you. He's found you a place to stay. He does. That's a huge weight off my chest. I'm so old I hardly remembered it was there. Alright, well, I'm packed and ready to go. Come on, old man. Hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. Now I'm going to sell you to the fish market. Well, here we are. Hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. Sorry I was so foolish. Both were. Come on inside, let me get your bags. Your brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Well, stranger, if you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Yeah! This is on the house for all your help. Packed explosives. Hollowed out whale teeth packed with a powdery substance. A few scrolls from the top. I don't think whale teeth look like that. Alright, we're about to load up. Let's go blow some stuff up. Pile of loose debris. Could be clearer to make a shortcut. Use them explosives. It crumbles away. Is this metal? Oh my gosh, it's metal. Worth every moment of my time. Heck yesin'. Loose debris, explosives. Debris crumbles away. Yeah, let's actually get the thing we came over here for, to be fair. All loose debris, explosives. Debris crumbles away. Sapphire earrings. They're hooped earrings, each bearing a splendid sapphire. Return the collector. A large oak box with a rusted hand crank on the side. It emits a low, rhythmic chime as it rocks with the waves. We have a couple of different things to do. Let's get the new hull installed first. What? Stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Touch it. Sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm. A deep vision enters your mind. Dark rocks erupt from the earth, piercing through buildings and trees, through sand and crashing waves, through the basalt pillars of this island. The newborn structures crackle with an unknown energy, crimson lightning arcing between them. The earth shifts once more and the stones lie still. That important? A bit. So you've returned. Wasn't sure you were coming back. You dragged the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. Ooh. The secret. Surrender the music box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? Yes. Ah, excellent. It should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. Selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. Closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Manifest. Instantly return to Blackstone Isle. Now there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Occults the power from the deep. I merely extended. Manifest. Use of these words will induce a trance-like state. While in this state, time will pass in the blink of an eye. When it is over, you will find yourself here. As always, I caution against overusing this. Selectively and strategically utilize it when you need it most. Okay. The lighthouse keeper is waiting for you in the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. You really think that's wise? What's the problem? Feels a bit like tempting fate, does it not? Things are bad enough around here without your provocations. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. I don't care, lady. Now hook up my boat. Boom. Upgrade to the second tier hull. Let's see here. Now we have some other stuff that we can use. Oops. Nice, I got several upgrades there. Let's look at the map. So, if we want to go to where we're supposed to go, we'll go down to the southwest. I know my compass directions. Latching snapper. Swollen flesh folds back over its eyes. Cracked lips bleed through mounted scar tissue. What's that? Huh. Cool. Whoa. Oh! Well, that's not good for me. Let's go chill over here. Research outpost. The laboratory is in ruins, with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. You check the cupboards. Research stuff. You empty the cupboards. Inspect the equipment. There are some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note, and it reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." Where do you want to look? Around on the floor. Look around on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along to the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. Find more loot. Generator. Old generator sputters and ticks over. Oh, okay. Almost have my upgraded engine. 14th of September, 1927. I have not written in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. Ink has run from some lines here, and they are illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. We pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. Crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page has been torn off here. Neat. I want to find the void in a casket. So they retreated to the fort, it said. Oh, another message. Nice. Researcher. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. Ah, yes. I thought you had the look. But a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. It's a pleasure to meet you, all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. Yeah, sure. What do you need help with? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them. Glowing octopus, aurora jellyfish, firefly, squid. Okay, so I think we need to find out a way to survive that horrifying monstrosity in the bay. Unless it's a go at the daytime kind of thing. Let's see if it's still out there. Is he asleep? He is not asleep. Nope, not asleep. Avoid. Danger, Will Robinson. Ooh. Barracuda. Ooh, what'd you give me? Nice. A book. Do love me some books. The Savage Barracuda. It thrashes about ruinously, jaws snapping and tearing its own flesh apart, body sundered by ravenous hatred. Nice. A hammerhead shark. I can't even, like, fit you anywhere. What? You have to, like, fit right there, almost. What? You're beautiful. A large shark spews with an iconic silhouette. These animals have incredibly good eyesight for hunting. But I can't, like, put you anywhere. I don't think. Yeah, my engine is in the way. That is unfortunate. Well, you are gonna get discarded. What is happening over here? Firefly squid. Radiant squid. A beacon from the depths below, a glimpse of a new sky. Waves lap at a pile of flotsam collecting on the beach. Nestled in the center is a wooden chest. Ooh. Ooh, a large scrap of paper. A scrap of paper with some shapes drawn on it. In one corner is a compass symbol. I need that. And then a bag of doubloons and some more earrings. I always need more earrings. Aha, look. We're piecing it together. Let's move these. Put that up there. Put that up there. I think we just need like one more, maybe. Ooh, deadly red rocks. Oh! Oh! Just gonna take your picture real quick. Can I read you now? Nope. Okay. I was just checking. You're rude. Oh, what's this? I am definitely not going to bust into your little village here. Nice. Metal. There's a doggo somewhere. I hear you, doggo. Hi! Oh, you're the goodest boy! There's a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Its technique is ineffective. You jump off the boat into the thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. I don't have any fish to throw it. Let's leave. I want that dog, though. Coming back for that dog. Whoops. Anchor flag. Oh, I got a new flag. Boom. Now I just need the money. Jet drive engines. Oh, yeah. Wonder how much those actually are. They're only 300, actually. They're not, like, so ridiculous that it's improbable to get them. Okay. I think this might be some of what I need. Yep, glowing octopus. Medusa octopus. 8 snapping mouths crawl over each other at the behest of a silent master. Cool. It's time. If I went to the right area, it's time. Boom. Hull refined. What's in here? Need lumber. 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 Junk. And cloth. Come back for you. And I need lumber. Oh, don't have enough for you. I need junk. 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 There. Okay. Ooh, Art of the Silver Tongue completed. 10% increased sell prices and 10% reduced buy prices. Nice. More a guide on psychology than simple financial transactions, it delves into the fundamentals of the human psyche and outlines some truly inspired tactics for bargaining. I get the sense the author isn't giving away all of their secrets, however. Smart. That is smart. It's probably written by Dave Ramsey. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. It does not respond to my touch. It doesn't like me. I thought the key was it being nighttime, but I guess not. But now I have a shortcut through here. There's a skinny brown dog. I'm gonna throw fish to this dog. You throw some scraps into the water near the dog. It pounces at the splash and swallows seawater. Call for the dog? The dog wags its tail briefly, but doesn't move. Slowly approach the dog. You wade towards the shore. As you get nearer, the dog backs up a little ways. It sits. Throw some fish towards the dog. You throw some scraps for the dog, which land in the sand. The dog eats them, along with a mouthful of sand. Call for the dog. Makes soft, encouraging noise, and the dog cautiously approaches. It stops just out of your reach. Hold out some fish in your hand. You hold out some fish scraps in the palm of your hand. The dog approaches slowly, but soon begins licking at them. Pat the dog. Reach out and gently pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hand, and it seems to understand you're not a threat. Goodest boy. You pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. You pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. You pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. We're not caught in a time loop. I want to pat the dog. And you pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. Alright, that's good enough. You make your way back towards the boat. As you're wading out, you hear the sloshing of 4 legs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you. It tilts its head questionably. Let it follow you, because yes, you can be on my boat. You continue, this time with the dog alongside. Its tail is wagging so hard it beats the water into a froth behind it. When you get to the boat, you turn around to pull the dog on board. Look at him. Look at this sweet baby. A stray dog. It's curled up asleep, opening an eye occasionally to watch you move around the boat. You lift the dog onto the deck. It walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking up at you. Maybe you could find this dog a more permanent home. My boat! My boat is the permanent home. You're not gonna attack me, are you? You might. Oh, yep, you will. Ow. Okay. Actually, let's go home. I have some other loot to sell, I think. Manifest. Nice. So you found a scrap of fabric, eh? Let me see. A unique design. Do you want to attach it now? Yes. As you wish. What can I help you with? Nothing else, because I don't understand how crowd pots work, and I gotta go figure that out. So nothing I have, at least in my current stuff, catches abyssal. Let's sell one of these. And get one of those. Actually, I was kind of hoping you had more. How long do you take to restock, I wonder? There we go. Now we'll go a little faster. Oh, I have a new message. 6th to 7th of March, 1927. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time. waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said, or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Cute. So there's different crabs at different areas, is what it is. Okay. Let's go put these crab pots at Gale Cliffs. I wonder if she'll take the dog. I feel like she needs a companion out here. Nope, she apparently does not want my dog. That's okay. I want my dog, and that's what matters. Have I gone over here? I don't know. Pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Call out to them. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Who goes there? The courier? I know you from Fallout New Vegas. I'm a fisherman friend. What do you want? I was just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No, I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. It would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for the shallows. I'm not going any further in this accursed island chain. I could deliver the package for you, I guess. You would? Well, would work, I guess. Large package addressed to the dock worker at Little Marrow. It's dense, damp, and very sticky. Gross. The courier pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock worker at Little Marrow. I'm not sure what's inside, but listen. I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest of whispers coming from it. Now, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. I don't have the equipment for it. So just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Getting over it with mind and body. I think that may be a reference to another very popular game that it is very difficult to get over. Again, an item emerges from the door hole. This time a book is pushed through and thuds onto the deck below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. Probably never, buddy. Getting over it with mind and body. Yeah. Yeah, alright. I have 2 broken monocles. I can now make a broken pair of glasses. What's this? A flag? A serpent flag. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. A red flag bearing a traditional depiction of an arching sea serpent. Nice. Let's get back home. Oh, not the madness. Don't you come near me, madness. Stop it. Yeah, you better stay out there. Alright, dock worker. How's the day treating you? I have got a package for you. You just got a letter. Delivery, eh? Oh, it's a big one. Let me see. He takes the large package and examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you or compensation. Jerk. can I help you with today? So you found a scrap of fabric, eh? Let me see. A unique design. Do you want to attach it now? Yes, I do. Bronze whaler. Ooh, the bloodskin shark. Tendons and sinews stretch over the fins of this bloodied predator. Powerful jaws are clad in exposed muscle. Cool. The wreckfish. Huh. I didn't know you were a thing. Typically inhabiting caves and shipwrecks, these fish can grow big enough to eat small sharks. Kind of cool. So are these the eels? Conger eel. Perfect. Ooh, rock crab. Decorator crab. Kind of cool. I did not mean to sell all. Need to go get another eel. Dang it, I think it's morning time. Harumph. The sprouting eel. An eruption of crystalline growths burst from its skin. Sharp shapes clatter and resonate together. Or at least I have my regular conger eel now. I think it does look cool, though. Now I just have to wait, I guess, for the conger eel to be aged. Whatever that means. The splintered crab. Amber glue holds shattered fragments, a deep dweller cracked from the pressure. The cortex decorator. Folds of orange tissue tower from its head. Scything limbs administer the structure. We need to go get that to that guy. The painter man. Next page. Maple orange. Boom. That should be all we need. Let me grind them together. Alright, now let me prepare my brushes. Ooh, I really like that orange, actually. Nice. Oh, I never checked my book. Getting over it with mind and body. 15% resilience to panic. A strange journey, smattered with quotes and wisdoms that promise enlightenment. But towards the end, it became a tedious and unrewarding slog, akin to climbing a mountain. An odd mix of relaxation and frustration. Maybe I'll read it again someday. I'll probably revisit that particular game someday as well. It is now rotting, so I wonder if that's good enough. Oh, it does have to be rotting. Okay. So this should be correct then. Here's the aged conger eel you asked for. Perfect. This'll do wonderfully. Can offer you a small sum in thanks. Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, this wasn't the greatest reward in the world, but still. Oh, what's this? A new flag, you say? The Ouroboros flag. Alright, my new favorite. And some free loot. Whoopsie. You pull up to a wreck with a familiar-looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach in one side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Look in the cabin. You're in the cabin. Check the overhead electrical equipment. The equipment is all still there, though surely exposure to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. Alright, we'll read that in a second. Try to find a loose floorboard. There aren't even any floorboards left. You're in the cabin. Look in the cupboards and drawers. Cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All drawers are missing. You're in the cabin, okay? Check out the cargo. You poke through the cargo hold. A few items remain, not yet lost to the sea. The basic fishing pole. A weak valve engine. A notoriously unreliable design. The style of engine has fallen out of favor due to a high rate of malfunctions. Huh. But it's really, really fast. But it's 3 spaces. That's the kicker, okay. You can't install it either. I guess we'll send that to storage, send that to storage. Okay. Let's go fix our boat, and... oh, we have that note. Deep sky, deep forever. Casket seal broken, fog core. 5 equals rise. He knows. Boy, I don't know, actually. I have no idea what that means. What's this one? The tiger mackerel. Hey, I needed you. Where was the guy that needed you, though? On an island between the Marrows and Gale Cliffs. I think you were, like, up this way. There you are, strange man. More. Still empty. They point to another shape on the second scroll. This one looks like a tiger mackerel. Yep. Again, they rip into the flesh of the fish, drawing out its heart. It's consumed as quickly as the first. Almost. They point to a fish on the final scroll. This one is a snake mackerel. Okay. I haven't seen that one yet either. I'll keep an eye out for you, old buddy. Painter. Deliver the flag. So you found a scrap of fabric, eh? Let me see. A unique design. Do you want to attach it now? Yes. As you wish. Heck yeah. Oh. Who are you? A different hungry guy? You approach a hooded figure. Dirty gold rope. The king in yellow. You're the king in yellow. My sir, I have traveled great distances to find you. Wait. Maybe I'm not far off, actually. I wonder if the other guy's an elder god. Or, like, cultists of elder gods. I don't know. Dirty gold robes obscure all features except for a pair of withered and blackened hands. Fishermen. Deep calls. Spot. Their voice gurgles with the sound of fluid in their lungs. Should get that checked out. An answer. A hooded figure holds out a scroll. They tap at a shape depicted. It looks like a red snapper. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where to find that, actually. I got you a trophy one. How about that? How about that? An answer. Looks like a snapper. Look at that one. They rip through the throat of the fish and tear out its heart. It's in their mouth before you have time to process what you just saw. Another sacrifice. They point at another shape on the scroll. This one looks like a fang tooth. That is abyssal, and I cannot bring that to you right now. As soon as I can, I'll let you know, buddy. Really hope he has something to do with the King in Yellow. Absolutely love that lore. Don't see anything crazy on this island. Oh, wait. Never mind, I do. A slab of rock cuts above the waves. There are 4 large, powerful fish shapes carved into its face and 4 great fissures running through the rock's base. Hammerheads, it looks like? I have to revisit that one. Oh. The gazing shark. You aren't really what I was going for, buddy. Alright, let's see what you say. Huge bulbous eyes move about on large fleshy stalks, siphoning energy from its body. Its search is not over. Neat. Wow, that's worth a lot of money, actually. $460. You love that freaky one, do you? Spiny lobster. When threatened, these delicious creatures can rub their long antennae against their body, producing a loud screeching sound. Cool. Blue crab. Also known as swimmer crabs, these colorful crabs have 2 flattened legs that act as paddles, allowing them to swim very effectively. Coastal. Only through troll. Oh, that explains a lot. Okay. Select the troll net ability with E and lower it with R. Nets catch things as you move, but need repairing every so often. Aha, I caught something. Oh, it's a radiant squid. Okay. Apparently I just need to run around for a while. Hey, there it goes. Stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. The green glimmer of an aurora blooms in the night sky above the resort. A distant boom shakes the thatched roofs and rouses dreamers from their sleep. The waters withdraw, exposing the coral to the warm air. Confused creatures chitter and seek out their hiding places. Moments later, the waters return, crashing, seething, sweeping souls out to sea. Wild. Alright, but I did see we got our jellyfish, so let's go turn that in. Don't you come at me like this. Don't you do it. No. No. Oh, hey. This dog needs a home. Do you want it? A dog? Oh gosh, let me see. The dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response. I could definitely take this one off your hands, and I'd love the company. Are you sure? Yeah, I think you'll treat the dog right. Yes, thank you. Oh, we're gonna be such good friends. He can be my assistant. I like that. Kinda wish I'd kept the dog, but this'll be cute. Suddenly, the dog stands upright and begins to retch, its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. Okay, the dog stood upright. That's no longer a dog. That's a skinwalker. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose that's yours if you want it. Yeah, sure, man. I can clean the rest up. Don't worry about it. Get used to that. Oh, hello again. What do you need? About those specimens you're after. The one I got was a trophy, of course. Thank you. Looks like you've caught all the surface specimens I need. But, yes, I do also need some from deeper down. But that's going to be a problem. Yeah, here we go. I don't have the equipment to catch anything deeper anyway. I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This is over in the other research outpost, before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples, but while I work on that, I need to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully, I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want to be out on the reef at night. Nice, okay. Now we're on the right track. The Crown of Thorns. With many heavily spined arms, the starfish is extremely hardy. It's a destructive pest and not worth selling. Huh. Ooh. Entangled crab. Glistening purple strings sprout from solid rock, tying and untying themselves. They fall away and wither, making way for new knots. I'm just going to sell it for now. I'm not worried about it. I'll take it back to the painter later. I'm sure there'll be more. Yeah, the troll net's awesome. I underestimated it. I thought it was something you had to, like you had to fish with. And I guess I misunderstood. Lobsters. Laboratory. The laboratory is in ruins, with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Also, after scattered sheets of paper, inspect the equipment. After some searching, you find the prototype parts that the researcher needs to assemble the sampling device. Jumble of wires and winches. Stow the prototype parts. Excellent. Let's rest for a second and wake back up. And let's get back over to the researcher. I have those prototype parts you asked for. Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. Sampling device, abyssal. Custom designed from the researcher. It's inefficient, but it should allow me to harvest some samples from the depths. I am limited on where I can put that. Now, I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking. Or enrage it. I'm not sure. Connect to the research outpost generator. You'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automated. Nice. A complicated-looking piece of equipment with lights and a loudspeaker. You're not quite sure which way it should be facing. It needs to be attached to a generator. Great. Now take a look at the list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve that equipment I gave you to catch some of these. Oh. Loose jaw, snailfish, anglerfish, giant amphipod. That's Hadal type. So I probably will need to improve because it only said abyssal. Okay, so that's the new one, I guess. It captures both abyssal and Hadal. I can unlock it now. But I need a research part to do so. Alright, let's hook that up. A small object rolls out from under the generator, covered in dried salt. Oh, perfect, I needed that. Activate the machine? Yes. The repulsion machine hums and whirs to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top and an alarm begins blaring. The researcher said this should keep the creature at bay, for a time at least. We will research bottomless lines. An improvement on the sampling device. This should at least operate at a reasonable speed and gets me Hadal. Now available in stores. The Fathomless Winch. Additional power from a hydraulic attachment makes this deep-sea harvester a formidable tool. See, that's only 4? And it picks up Oceanic, which means it beats the reel that I had to get rid of. This is the perfect device. Okay. The anglerfish. Angling at bright lure in front of its open mouth, this deep-sea predator preys on the curious. Loose jaw. Trophy. With red searchlights below its eyes, this predator hunts with needle-like teeth. Its stomach can expand to hold prey larger than itself. That's really cool. This will be both the abyssal specimens. Which means now we just need the Hadal. The Fangtooth. We need that for that weird guy. A sacrifice. And here is your sacrifice. They bring the small fish up to their mouth and bite it where the heart is. Their cracked lips part to reveal a row of sharpened teeth. Sense an opening. They unfurl the final scroll. This one shows a blue crab. Oh, that's actually really easy. I can just go grab one of those real quick from my crab pots. Barrel Eye, a bizarre creature with a transparent head, housing 2 tubular eyes that can rotate to point upwards as well as forwards. That's actually really cool. Void Eye. Inside its eye, a perpetual pattern repeats. Red cyclones meld through shimmering green swirls. The abyss burns through you. Huh, you can lose fish of the birds. Okay. Very close to having that done. Which do you have any available for purchase? You do. Fathomless Winch, now available in stores. Okay, we want to move that. Uninstall that, send it to storage, purchase this, install it here. Boom. That's a lot of fishing. I want to catch whatever you are. The gulper eel. Few humans have ever seen this eel. Its great gulping jaw can open wider than the length of its body. Snailfish. Adapted to suit the high-pressure environment of the deep, this fish begins to implode as it's dragged to the surface. Cool. Jewel-encrusted band. Golden band, large enough to fit around a child's waist. All manner of gemstones are affixed to it, seemingly at random. Is the other Hadal one? Aha, it is. Giant amphipod. After spending years scavenging fallen carcasses on the ocean floor, this crustacean has grown extremely large. Ruptured vessel. Is that a Hollow Knight reference? Willing host or sacrificial receptacle? I do love me some Hollow Knight. Well, let's go see the researcher. She's our immediate concern. Oh, actually, we're close enough to her. We can turn in the gulper eel real quick. I found a gulper eel. That's great news. I'll add it to my records. Here, take this. I'm sure you'll find some use for it. I will. Haven't found any of the others, though. Researcher. About those specimens you're after. Okay, and I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? Hit me with the bad news. The bad news is that the samples you retrieve from the Basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. Really? What? The fish around here have cellular I didn't know that. I didn't. Yeah, anyway, the good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. Okay, that I don't know. This all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings, immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all of this for me, and I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have this. A plan for the future. She opens a drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I'd recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem to be safe near the basin. Cool. A plan for the future. Perished Loosejaw. A few ragged scraps of skin hang like cobwebs from its fins. Its exposed muscles are riddled with small white worms. Hardcore. What's this? There's some boxes scattered haphazardly on the shore. Look inside. Scrap of paper. Scrap of paper with a large red cross in one corner. In another corner, a line has been drawn. That. And I need that too, just for giggles. Okay, we'll circle back to that treasure map. For now, I'm going to deliver a crab to a hooded guy. Sense an opening. And unfurl the final scroll. This one shows a blue crab. Crack and bend the crab's legs apart and feast on the flesh inside. I think it would just be goo, actually, because crab flesh doesn't actually solidify until it's been cooked. Not the point. Lips still covered in crab flesh, they take a book from inside their robe and hand it to you. Advanced fishing. Answer given. We await summons. They cross their arms and appear to fall into a deep sleep. Neat. Walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens the crimson book, its spine cracking audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. Ability unlocked, Banish. Fire off a blazing light that dispels and protects. You hear a growling crackling in your ears. Suddenly your vision flares and both of your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus was swallowed by the silty muck of Twisted Strand's channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Alright, to the Twisted Strands it is.